Hi, this is Marie Scrofani. I will be reading The Pied Piper of Hamelin, a German folk tale, retold by Amanda St. John and illustrated by Diane Bonder. Oh, do not be afraid of my pet rats, Bernhard and Cassie. They do not bite. They wish to hear a story just as you do. Do you know the German word for rats? It is Rattan. The people of Hamelin town of Germany know this word very well. You see, once Hamelin had a problem. Rats were everywhere. And the people who wanted to get rid of all the rats in town. Imagine a house, just one house, filled with furry rats. Rats are on the ceiling, on the stairs, and on the dinner table. A frightening woman stands on a chair. She screams and swings her soup ladle to keep rats from her hair. In Hamelin town, every house looked exactly this way. Every shop, even the candy store, was filled with greedy rats with sharp teeth. They ate everything in sight. "Rattan, Rattan," cried the butcher. "The rats have eaten all my hams." "Rattan," shrieked a mother. "They are carrying away my Sam." The carpenter built large rat traps, but the rats were too smart to be caught. They snapped the traps shut with a whip of the tail and gobbled all the cheese. Then, before the milkmaid blinked, they sipped into her milk pails and washed the cheese down with a drink. The people were running out of food. Their houses were beginning to crumble. Their hats had all been chewed. The blacksmith decided what the people should do next. "Let's ask the mayor. He will know what's best." "Mayor," huffed the blacksmith, "we've all been quite patient. But now something must be done, no matter what it costs. Find a way to rid Hamelin of rats, or we'll boot you out of town." "I don't know a thing about getting rid of pests," moaned the mayor once the people left. "I wish I had some help." Can you believe it? The moment the mayor wished for help, tap, tap, tappity tap, someone was knocking on the door. Do you know who was on the other side? The mayor opened the door to reveal a stranger from a distant land. His eyes were as blue as bubble gums. His hair was long and white. His robe was pied, half yellow and half red. Around his neck hung a gold pipe. "I am the Pied Piper," the man proclaimed. "With this pipe, I'll play an enchanting tune to draw Hamelin's rats away. There's just one thing. I don't work for free. 1,000 gold pieces is my usual fee." The mayor excused himself to have a moment to think. He ran into the closet that closed with a squeak. "There is enough gold in the treasury to pay the piper, but it would be nice to keep some of it for myself," the mayor whispered to himself. From the closet, the greedy mayor appeared. He gave a firm nod to the piper. "Let's do it then. When the last rat is gone, I will see to it you are paid." The Pied Piper stepped into the street and gave his pipe a blow. It peeped and pipped and bleeped and blipped, and rats danced toward it. Wherever the Pied Piper walked, the rats danced behind him. He waltzed them to the edge of town where the Weisser River waited. Then, with a fancy trill, the pipe sang loud and clear. It caused the rats to jump into the river, and they drowned. "Piper, Piper, the townspeople cheered. He came and played his pipe, and the rattan disappeared. Good people, the piper responded, thank you for your praising my work. But you can thank me best by paying me what it is worth. 1,000 gold pieces is what your mayor promised me. Now that you have your town back, this price should seem small. "1,000 gold pieces?" The blacksmith balked. "You must be joking. You hardly played one song. You only dance about." "Yay!" the people shouted with meanness in their eyes. "You only danced." Then the mayor came forward. "I promise you'd be paid, and I stick to my word. Here's 1 gold coin. Now get on your way." "Rattan, rattan," the Pied Piper chitted, pointing to the crowd. "I can see what kind of people you are now. Since you will not pay me, I shall play another song for you on my way out of town." "Go ahead, Mr. Piper," shouted the baker's wife. "Play any tune you'd like. We know that all the rats are dead. They won't be coming back." Without a twitch of anger, the piper lifted the pipe to his lips. It tweedled and deedled and tootled until something in the town rumbled. Baroom! From every corner of the house, children came running to the piper. They giggled and laughed and skipped and bounced. Some ran right out of their diapers. The piper waltzed them to a mountainside. Then, with a whistle, woo, the mountain opened a secret door. It welcomed the children and the piper to come inside. That was the last that Hamelin saw of its children, and the piper too. With all the rats and children gone, the people of Hamelin had no one to blame for the destruction of their town except themselves. They all decided to change their greedy ways, and when they promised to pay a person for services, they kindly kept their word. The end.